Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Infra. I believe this is episode 30. And we have just left the Point Elias shopping district, or commercial district. And we've come through this tunnel under the highway. And find ourselves next door to the rail line again. Directly across from here is another tunnel that's blocked with junk. A bicycle that we aren't allowed to steal for some reason. So let's just wander down here onto the platform and see if this train is going anywhere. I doubt it. I'm glad I wasn't standing over there when that burst. Only the trains were running. Let's see. There's the Stallburg Central Railway Station. That's where we were several chapters ago. And then up the blue line a little bit is Pit Heath, which is where the sewage canal and the water treatment plant were. We are now at Point Elias, which is the red dot there on the bottom row. Next to a place called Foundry. Alright, so let's keep going.
I usually pass through the station on my way home. I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
It's gotten much later than it was the last level. It's probably close to midnight.
Interesting.
And this will probably be 2 levels in one video, because they're both relatively short. Alright, it won't let me take that picture yet. And there's a geocache.
A geocache?
Under this chair here. And as usual, the exits are gated off and we can't get through. So we have to go the hard way. But would you feel you've got your money's worth out of a video game if everything was easy? Alright, managed to get out there with the handle all at the same time. I'm going to guess we have to shut off these leaks here. But if we look at this yellow pipe, and I spent quite a while looking at this yellow pipe trying to find the answer, we can't go further down this catwalk here because of the blue pipe leaking. But there's no valve body on this yellow pipe that we can actually get to. So they hid it in here. And we need to do some other stuff first here. We'll climb up here to the top.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
Alright, so now we can get into the elevator. And we're going to grab this wheel, the valve handle, climb up, and throw it on the roof of the elevator. Because right here is the yellow pipe. Right now we can drop down here, and we notice that the yellow pipe has stopped leaking. All right. Up the ladder. Now we can trace this blue pipe.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
And it goes across there to that other catwalk with a blue valve. Mark is so incredibly fast crawling on these catwalks. So we turn off this valve, and the blue pipe has now stopped leaking. Now, I have no idea what a open-air metro station like this even does with steam pipes outdoors. I'm having trouble believing that particular thing. And I need one more photograph before we're ready to get out of here. It appears the train is not running, which is unfortunate. In a normal metro system, this yellow raised rail is covering the high voltage line, so just getting onto the track itself wouldn't be particularly dangerous.
Let's hope the rebar holds until the repairs.
Rebar holds until the repairs. I don't see any rebar. As it's talking about up there. Now let's step inside here and try to figure out what's going on.
I've been here before. This should get me closer to the office.
Yeah, you've said that about 50 times this evening, Mark. Alright.
Still 8 packs of batteries left. I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
And of course it wants to put the stupid thing that direction. So it's a whole puzzle just to get this stupid thing through the space available. I'm grabbing it like you can for a reason, Mark. There we go. Was that so hard? Are you kidding me? There we go.
7 packs of batteries left. That makes 10 packs of camera batteries.
Alright, and we always switch the generator. So if we start the generator, then we get house lights. And this puddle we came in on is now electric. Use this board to cross the hole in the vent there. Okay, that A light is lit up. That means that everything is good. So if we hit the start button, we start pumping. And we can watch the water level in this spiral staircase recede. And so eventually, when it recedes enough, it will actually open that gate and let us go through there.
That makes 8 packs of flashlight batteries. There we go.
And now it's green, and the little gate has opened. So we are ready to go down the spiral staircase into a room. That looks like natural rock walls and not poured tunnel concrete. There are also train tracks on the ground. So if we lower these, nothing through there that we can get to. We can come in here, turn on the lights.
That's 9 packs of flashlight batteries.
We haven't been able to go through a file cabinet like this in a while. I don't remember the last one I saw. It could be at the underground water plant. And you know the drill with the mini trains.
I'm starting to learn these things. Looks familiar. This tunnel leads to the office.
There's a tunnel that leads to your office building from the train station? Why?
Last time I was here with Steve and Buzz, I think it was last month. Pretty sure this is the wrong way.
It's also caved in. So let's go backwards. And there's a switch lever. And we're just going to realign the points to go to the left instead of to the right. And then onward. Steam leak. Light mushrooms, I'm not too worried about. Those could be your standard garden variety edible mushrooms. They could be your garden variety non-edible mushrooms. But they're not glowing or green. So I'm not too concerned about it.
This is nice, Tom.
Partially because there's one of these impassable gates of we didn't build anything further than this. Alright, up the spiral staircase on the other side. Some messed up concrete there. And then we are in a hallway. And that's the end of this level. This next one is fairly short too. So we'll just keep going here and then this should finish off chapter 8. Take a picture of the flooding again, we get a second point for it.
Did I miss a memo? Or did they turn the parking garage into a swimming pool?
No, on both counts, I think. I think it would be excessively optimistic to expect the elevators to work. Alright. Can we get out on the first floor? Yes, we can. And it looks like there's some lights going on up on the second floor. So let's just head up there. Maybe they set up camp in the cafeteria or something.
Still 8 packs of batteries left.
Oh, good. Mark is here. I'm so glad you're okay, buddy. I knew that Mark was going to make it.
Mark, you're alive. I thought that something had happened to you. I even sent a rescue team looking for you. Where have you been?
Even I'm surprised that I'm still alive. It's a damn long story.
You can tell me everything when we have time, but right now we have some big problems. I know that it's been a rough day, but we really need your help, Mark.
What's going on?
We just got word that the Two Gorges Dam has collapsed. They're evacuating the city as we speak. It gets worse. We worried about the Stalberg nuclear power plant. It was never built to handle a flood of this magnitude. We were waiting for a helicopter to take us there, but now that you're here, I think you should take the car. It's not a long drive, and you'll be there before us.
Can't I just wait for the helicopter?
We don't have the time. It's going to be a while until it gets here, and we need someone there as soon as possible.
Fine.
Yeah. And oh, I almost forgot. We had a bunch of new flashlights come in this morning, but I never got the chance to give one to you. There should be one on a table somewhere around here.
How did it go at Two Gorges Dam?
We had some problems there, but otherwise everything went well. There was some bad damage all around the dam.
Everything would have been fine if you didn't press every damn button you saw.
It wasn't my fault, and we didn't have any other choice. We were stuck in there.
Whatever.
Okay, sounds like the Two Gorges Dam was as much fun as the Hammer Valley Dam. Is Steve wearing a cast?
Steve, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, I had a small accident. When I was investigating some old building at Plowedge River, I had to crawl through a flood door, and it started closing when I was halfway through. You can guess the rest. I managed to eventually pry it open, but I didn't lay there for some time.
Damn, I got into a hell of a lot of trouble myself, but I guess I was lucky not to get hurt too bad.
Yeah, I hate to think what our workers' comp insurance rates are going to do next term.
You should also take a radio with you. Can't use phones while the power is out. The battery on that flashlight should last for a few days. Another thing is that you can hold down the button to temporarily boost the light.
Sweet. I don't suppose you have a new camera for me.
Is there something wrong with your old one?
Well, yeah. The batteries barely last for more than a few minutes.
I'm afraid you'll have to use that one. We don't have any new ones. Anyway, good luck at the power plant. You can leave as soon as you're ready. We'll be joining you soon.
Okay, so we need to beat the helicopter to the power plant. There's a flood emergency alert issued for this region, and evacuation is strongly advised. Alright. And there is the beer we had sent from... we called from the steel factory. We asked that they send beer. Okay. So we have this new super flashlight. It's very bright. And we will not have to change the batteries out through the rest of the game. And there was much rejoicing. Back outside here, and we find Mark's traditional red pickup truck. We're going to save the game. I just used slot 1. Let me see where my last one there was. I used slot 2 at the end of Castle Rock. So I'm going to save here. And then in the next chapter, we will pick up with... in the next episode, we'll pick up with Chapter 9 and see about beating this helicopter to the nuclear plant. Thanks for watching. See you then.